fascinating. We have never met. This is our
We met
first...
once at the cross at the light.
Right.
I was coming around and she was at a light and I said, screamed, I love you. Actually, I had to open my door because my window was broke.
Right, he was... You must go somewhere. I was on your exact same time schedule for a while because I was always seeing you pass, but that was the first day that you kind of were stuck in traffic and I could see you and yell out to you. But I used to watch you pass me all the time as I was driving to work.
Where were you going? I was probably going to get coffee.
You're always coming from coffee. You're always coming from Starbucks or something, I think.
The Coffee Bean.
Yeah, that's where you go?
Yeah.
Every single morning
I'm addicted to Coffee Bean.
And then, so I see him, and I'm yelling out to him, and then he yelled out to me. He tried to get his window down, and he couldn't get the window down, so he had to open the door to yell out. And fancy car, too.
Yeah, she was like, hey, pretty fancy car, and the window doesn't work.
Yeah. Very fancy car, and the window didn't work. But it was funny, because then everybody's watching Eddie Murphy, like, open the door going, hey.
It was cool.
Yeah. So, and I can't believe we haven't met before, but I'm a huge fan.
And I'm a huge fan of yours. I think you're so funny for years and years, and sweet and sexy and funny and the whole thing. Yeah. I have a funny girl fetish. When women are funny, that's sexy to me. And who's a girl on Saturday Night, like Maya Rudolph, she's sexy.
Yeah.
And Lucy. Lucy, but when I was a kid, I used to watch Lucy with her. I said, yeah, I love Lucy too. Yeah, I have you singing Babaloo, Lucy.
So is that what inspired you to go into comedy?
Yeah,
you were
I got to meet Lucy. No, it seemed like the natural thing for me to do because I was always a funny dude in school. I was a funny guy.
Yeah. Because you really got famous early. Like, you were young. You went, how old were you on Saturday Night Live?
I was 18 when I got on, 18, 19.
Wow. And then you're touring and playing, like, I mean, what was the largest crowd you ever played stand-up to?
I was working, when I stopped doing stand-up, I was doing the Garden and all those places, you know, and out here, it used to be the Forum when they played. I did the Forum. My last tour was a really big tour. And
do you think you'll do stand-up again?
Absolutely. I've been writing recently.
Yeah?
Funny that they react like that.
Are you writing now?
Yeah, I just recently, maybe the last 6 months or so, started getting the itch to do it again. You know, and I started writing stuff, and it's like I was like, wow, I could go do 15, 20 minutes right now. I was looking at the other day. It's like, well, maybe a couple months I'll go up there and start working out again. It'll take a year before I'm ready to go on the road, though. It's all the way back to square one.
It is.
And you'll be on stage, and you smell great as well. What is that, you smell?
Thank you.
Y'all can't smell them over here going, wow, she even smell good. Yeah, but it takes a year. It's going to take at least a year to get the rust off. 20 years of rust. I haven't done this 20 years.
And are any of your kids, how many kids do you have? 8?
I have 8 kids.
8 kids. Now...
Yes, I'm the octo-dad. And there they are.
Are they funny?
My children are typical children. They're characters, you know, the little stuff that within the family. My son Miles is kind of funny. I don't know if anybody's going to be a comedian, though.
No? But are they singers? Are they...
My oldest son, Eric, he produces music and stuff and plays instruments. And my son, Christian, kind of raps a little bit. So they do different things.
Have they seen What's Up With You?
Oh, no. You're going to play What's Up?
No, I'm not. No. I just was watching it backstage, though, because I was remembering, like, you...
That looks like What's Up With You.
Which one?
With the flowers, because What's Up?
Yes, it did. It had the flowers in it.
And Michael Jackson and I are flying around.
He did a video with Michael Jackson, a song with Michael Jackson. And who wrote that song?
I wrote the song. I was like, just to show you how much audacity I have. It's like, not only do I sing with Michael, it's like, and Michael, and I wrote it. It's like the craziest artist on the planet.
And were you friends with him up until recently when he died?
I was friendly with Michael since I got in the business right up until then. I was friendly with him.
Yeah. Because you did another video with him too. You did Do You Remember?
I did Remember the Time with him. And he used to always call me when he was getting awards. It must be like 10 award shows where, and I gave him trophies a bunch of times. I was his favorite guy to give him trophies.
I'm sure you got crazy stories. And what do you do? What do you do, like, hanging out every day? Because there's like, are you just creative? Are you writing? Do you go in a studio? What are you doing every day?
I have a pretty normal day because I got all my kids. My kids are with me a lot. Most of my kids are with me, and that's a pretty regular, normal day. And I do write, and I do play, but it's kind of like it just kind of happens. There's no schedule. Right now, I'm on vacation. I've been on vacation for a minute.
Yeah? Where are you going to go? What you going to do?
I'm thinking about taking my kids to Italy this summer. We went to Greece last year. And
No,
taking them-
that's lovely.
Yeah.
All right, we have to take a break, but we'll be back with Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.